Adrian Neville, whatever, versus Chris Jericho, making his grand WWE return on TV anyway for the first time in months. A great match to kick off the show. What do you think?
No, I thought it served its spot well. It was a great opener. It was a fast-paced, exciting opener. I just got the total sentiment when watching this match that Neville is just a star. There was one spot where Jericho dropped him down. I forget if it was like a clothesline or something, but he kicked up right immediately, no problems. I mean, he just looked so athletic. He looked in the zone. He looks like he belongs, and that's the great thing. I mean, I can't speak for his mic work, but in the ring, there's not many people who can keep up with him. He's just phenomenal out there. And so I thought Chris Jericho did a great job of playing that veteran role alongside Neville. The match was a great match. I know you had a problem with Jericho going over in this one.
I did not actually.
You didn't?
That wasn't me.
I saw a tweet of yours saying...
Of mine?
Yeah. I swear to God. Hand to God, you tweeted...
He's lying.
You tweeted, why would Jericho go over on Neville or something to that effect.
Maybe. I wasn't pissed. I'll tell you that much.
I was very happy with the outcome.
It wasn't that I was, thrilled or pissed or whatever. I was just surprised.
Yeah.
I think that might have been. I think I tweeted that I was shocked that. I think I might have wrote that in my review that Neville. I was shocked that Jericho went over because he's a part timer. Mm-hmm. He usually lets the younger guys go over, but I'm not going to bitch and moan because Neville. I like the story they were trying to tell that Neville earned the respect of Jericho in defeat.
Yeah.
They had a great match. First time ever, probably the only time ever.
Yeah.
The last time ever, because Jericho is rarely on WWE TV wrestling nowadays. But I thought the story they told was really good. Yeah. And having Neville go over, or having Jericho go over, rather, I didn't think was a huge deal. Some people were complaining about that. Not a lot of people.
I mean, you got to maintain the legitimacy of Chris Jericho. If he's losing,
you can't lose every match,
if he's losing to Fandango, Balor, Neville every day. I mean, wow, what happened to this guy's career? And so I thought it was good. He came back, showed us he still got it, and showed us he's never lost it, essentially. And great match. I wasn't, like you said, I wasn't mad about Neville doing the job in this one. I mean, he still looked like $1 million. I mean, you could have killed him in that match. He looked great. So
where the hell was Neville last night on Raw? Do you know?
That's a good question.
He wasn't even on the show, I don't think. Now you mention him.
I didn't even think about that.
You were talking about it last night, like what could fill the last hour, but they didn't have him on the show.
Neville. I mean, that's not I mean, he's not in any all-important angle right now.
No.
So it's not detrimental to the product. It's definitely a bonus when you get to see his matches. I'm sure
in the right era.
With all those spots and bumps he does. I mean, if it was a night off, a well-deserved night off. If he was out, doing some publicity thing, good for him. But it's definitely a bonus when you get to see Neville on Raw. And there hasn't been a superstar in quite some time who you get excited. Like they don't exactly bring any promo to the table that you're excited to hear, like a Paul Heyman, like, oh yeah, he's on the mic. But like when they get in the ring, it's like, all right, you gotta drop everything and watch the match because you know it's gonna be a masterpiece. And Neville's one of those guys, definitely.
I've gotten a lot of questions recently, and I've been thinking about this myself. What do you think is the next step for Neville?
It's tough because we all know he's not the greatest on the mic, and character development does not happen unless you can talk. If I don't, I mean, there's the occasional Goldberg and Brock Lesnar, but I mean, not even Goldberg had a mouthpiece like Lesnar does, and they just let their actions speak for them. I wouldn't book Neville like Goldberg. Hell, it's too late to book him like Goldberg, but
way too late, yeah.
I would book him in the sense that he's through and through. He's a technician in the ring. He's a superstar in the ring. Let his actions speak for him. And that's not going to win you any WWE titles. That's not going to get you on the Today Show. It's not going to get you on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. But that's going to put you in the history books as, when push came to shove, he could work. He could work in the ring. I mean, that's all I think Neville could... I think Neville deserves that, to go down as one of those guys who just... I mean, there was no huge career-changing angle that he was involved in. I mean, maybe he's capable of it. We're not sure yet. But I just think that he's one of those guys, just night in, night out, puts on a great match.